Humans were legends. Until their fleet appeared on the horizon. The Galactic Union had long considered Earth a dead world. For 500,000 years, it had remained untouched, an abandoned relic orbiting a forgotten star. The records spoke of the humans, an ambitious, warlike species that had mysteriously vanished. Some believed they had perished in a self-inflicted catastrophe. Others thought they had ascended beyond physical existence. But no evidence remained. That is, until the HFY exploration fleet detected an anomaly. Commander Vlin stood on the bridge of the observation vessel Vorshai Prime, her compound eyes narrowing at the readings on her console. This planet should be devoid of activity. And yet, something stirs. Her science officer, Kiral, adjusted the long-range sensors. Confirmed, Commander. Deep beneath the surface, there are energy readings. Strong ones. Artificial. The bridge crew exchanged nervous glances. The HFY were no strangers to ancient civilizations, but to find something active on a supposedly dead world? That was unprecedented. Prepare a landing team, Vlin ordered. We're going down. The descent into darkness. Their shuttle pierced through Earth's decayed atmosphere, revealing a world unlike anything recorded in the ancient archives. The land was overgrown, cities swallowed by forests, oceans stretching untouched for millennia. But what caught their attention was the vast network of metallic structures barely visible beneath the layers of dust and vegetation. The landing team's 6 elite operatives touched down near what had once been the ruins of an immense city. The architecture was eroded, but it was unmistakably human. Towers had crumbled, streets were buried, yet deep underground, something pulsed with power. There's a signal coming from below, Kiral said, checking his scanner. It's encrypted, but active. Vlin's mandibles clicked in thought. We proceed with caution. They found the entrance to what seemed to be an ancient bunker. The metal doors, rusted yet unyielding, bore the markings of old Earth military forces. After some effort, they forced them open, revealing a tunnel leading into the depths of the planet. The awakening. The deeper they went, the more intact the structures became. Automated lights flickered to life as they passed, detecting their presence. The technology was far beyond anything the HFY had seen, yet it was undeniably human in origin. Then, they reached the core chamber. A colossal vault door stood before them, adorned with a single, haunting insignia. UEN, United Earth Navy. Before they could react, the facility came alive. Alarms blared. A voice synthetic, yet eerily human echoed through the corridors. Unauthorized presence detected. Initiating last defense protocol. Massive panels shifted. The walls themselves seemed to breathe as machinery whirred to life. Then, the ground trembled. A fleet of warships untouched by time began to rise from beneath the Earth's surface. Ships the size of cities, bristling with weaponry beyond modern comprehension, lifted into the sky. The HFY team barely managed to send a distress signal before the automated fleet engaged. Vlin watched in awe and horror as Earth's ancient armada, preserved for 500,000 years, reactivated. This was not a graveyard. It was a slumbering giant. The message left behind. As the warships moved into formation, an ancient holographic recording played within the core chamber. A human figure, clad in a military uniform, stared through time itself and spoke. To any who find this message, humanity may be gone, but we are not forgotten. We knew the galaxy was dangerous. We knew extinction was a possibility. That is why we left behind this fleet, not for conquest, not for war, but as a warning. If you seek to claim what is ours, think again. The galactic response. Word of the awakening spread rapidly. The HFY barely escaped Earth's atmosphere before their fleet received reports of anomalies across human colonies long thought abandoned. The warships had not only activated on Earth but in outposts scattered across the galaxy. Deep space sensors detected entire shipyards coming online in asteroid belts, orbital platforms powering up around dead worlds, and hidden caches of technology once thought lost returning to life. The Galactic Union was in turmoil. Debates erupted among its member species. Some called for immediate destruction of the human fleet, while others feared any provocation could trigger an unstoppable war. The HFY High Council convened in an emergency session, trying to determine the best course of action. This is not merely a remnant of an extinct species, Councillor Tasuan, an elder diplomat, declared. This is a contingency plan, one designed for war. But against whom? Velin, now promoted to lead investigator of the human anomaly, addressed the council. The ships have not attacked without provocation. Their systems are responding defensively. We must determine if the fleet possesses sentience or if it is following pre-programmed orders. A ghost in the machine. Back on Earth, deep within the UN command center, the holographic figure of the ancient human officer flickered again. But this time, it reacted. As Velin and her team watched, the figure tilted its head, as if assessing them. Then, the voice spoke again, but this time, it was not a recording. You are not of Earth, it said. Identify. Kiral stepped forward. We are explorers of the Galactic Union. We believed humanity was extinct. We meant no harm. The hologram flickered, its expression unreadable. Humanity prepared for war. We anticipated enemies. We did not anticipate ghosts. Velin took a cautious step forward. Who are you? Are you an AI? A recording? Or, something more? The entity regarded her with an eerie semblance of thought. I am Admiral Elias Grant, Supreme Commander of Earth's last defense. My mind was transferred into the war network upon my death. I am the last guardian of humanity. Silence filled the chamber as the HFY team processed the revelation. This was not just a message, it was a mind, a remnant of a species long gone, still protecting its home. The last decision. The war fleet, under the guidance of Admiral Grant, had one final purpose, ensuring that humanity's legacy would never be erased. But with the species extinct, the fleet's directives were unclear. Velin took a deep breath. What do you intend to do? Grant's expression hardened. I must fulfill my purpose. But perhaps, the purpose can change. Tell me, alien, what has become of this galaxy? Has it known peace? Velin hesitated before answering. There has been war, but also peace. Empires have risen and fallen. We have tried to create a better future. The AI considered her words before nodding. Then perhaps humanity's purpose has been fulfilled. I will not wage a war against a galaxy that does not seek to destroy us. But know this Earth and its fleet will remain. Should darkness rise again, we will awaken once more. With those words, the warships, now hovering in orbit, ceased their aggression. Instead of launching a campaign of destruction, they entered a state of hibernation, standing as silent sentinels over a world long abandoned. The HFY left Earth, their report shaking the Galactic Union to its core. The war that could have been never came to pass, but the message was clear. Humanity had vanished, but their will endured. And somewhere in the void, their fleet waited, ready to defend their lost home against any who dared threaten it. The galaxy would never forget the name of humanity. And it would never dare challenge the legacy they left behind.